I don't know. I gotta email them people again about that damn app. Shit does not work properly for me. Must got upgrade my plan or something. I gotta upgrade my plan. That's what I have to do. Yo, but man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you new. But we gotta talk about Jim Jones, Juelz Santana, Dipset. All three of them niggas been looking goofy online lately. Cameron included. You got Cameron who used Adrian Broner for content purposes. I mean, made that man look bad, and then tried to look like he was the savior when he really put him in a trick bag for content purposes. You got Juelz Santana saying that kids don't need to know how to read today. You know, reading is not important. And then you got Jim Jones talking about he support gatekeeping. Is gatekeeping needed? I wonder who told him that, man. I wonder who helped him formulate this opinion on gatekeeping. You know, who came to him with that? Is that why he started a podcast? Is these rappers starting podcasts because somebody told them that gatekeeping is needed? Real talk, y'all. Cause we talk about this a lot. I told y'all these rapper podcasts was very strange. Not for nobody listen to me though. People don't want to listen to me until somebody else said it. Then that's when people come back like, yo, keep it G, yo, you was right, yo. Terrence Gangsta Williams did tell on everybody, or you was right, Big Meat Cheers a rat, or you was right, da. That case was weak. But they rather hear from somebody else first. I told y'all these rapper podcasts are very strange. Very, 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 very strange. It's like it's just happening overnight. You know what I mean? 1 minute, these rappers was against podcasting. The next minute, every rapper has a podcast. Everyone. I think damn near at this point, I think every 90s rapper that ever rapped got a podcast. Or everyone, like, even the ones that we didn't know. They even podcasting now too. Shit is crazy. And I told y'all, I know, not bad. It's kind of sore. Look, and I told y'all the reason why these rappers are getting podcasts is because these rappers are in on the system. They in on the play. They know the rules. You understand what I'm saying? So we would much rather, this how the corporations look at it. We would much rather prop these guys up who are already conditioned. This is what's going on, y'all. We much rather prop these guys up who are already conditioned as opposed to giving one of these other guys a shot that don't know the industry. You know, that's more than likely or probably not willing to bend or to succumb to the pressures that we put on them. So we'll give Jim Jones a platform. We'll give Jadakiss a platform. We'll give Fat Joe a platform. We'll give Noriega a platform. We'll give all these rappers platforms because they know how this thing works. This entertainment media space. We don't need to train them. They already conditioned. And then you got Jim Jones talking like gatekeeping is needed. I just want to know who told him this. You know, who sold him this idea on gatekeeping? I'm sure coming up in Harlem or wherever he came up at, he didn't think gatekeeping was needed. You know what I mean? I want to know what year he decided he came to this conclusion. But before we get to him, you got Juelz Santana, man. Juelz Santana says, matter of fact, I'm gonna let him say it. I think I'm right on the spot right
here. Yeah. Niggas that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? People that don't mean nothing, that wasn't really doing nothing that shouldn't. But you know what I mean? Then it's like who am I to say that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I guess.
Now he's like he's drunk and high.
Sometimes let me shut the fuck up then. You know what I'm saying? Let me shut the fuck up.
Would you accept that from a fan? Like a fan be like, nah, Els, yo, get back in your old bag, man. Don't do this shit for these new niggas.
Good criticism.
You know what I'm saying? I've been copying your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, they come at me harsh sometimes. Don't get.
See, but the thing is, though, a lot of these rappers already got money. Like, it's a million different things that you can do business wise. They trying to take all the money. They gatekeeping. But it's not them, it's the people that's paying them. They're trying to gatekeep YouTube. I've been telling y'all that for however long now. They're trying to gatekeep YouTube, man. They don't want the organic person to gain support. They don't want that. They never wanted that. They was always against it. That's why they're bringing these rappers on to flood the space, to saturate it. But they bumping their numbers up. Infamous, what it is, they bumping their numbers up. Yo, Jim Jones, his first, how many subscribers his platform got? Yo, his first video did 500-something thousand views. It's not real. They're not real views, man. Not real views. Your first anything on YouTube ain't doing no 500,000. I don't give a fuck who you is, unless you fucking NBA Youngboy or something. Yeah, man. I didn't know you rapped, Infamous. You gotta send them on Instagram.
Some brutal ones. Don't get it twisted.
You see the ones
because they love niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Your fits sometimes.
Say that again.
Sometimes about your fits, you be seeing the comments.
The fit.
About that.
Yeah, all the time.
I was in one of the comments defending.
You gotta think it's general. I always did what I wanted to do. You understand what I'm saying?
And
it's like I'm him. I'm walking him. And I say I walk in a
Okay. I was defending
and this is like no homo. I walk in the closet with it could be the lights off and I just throw that shit on and I'm him. Whatever I put on, I make. You know the clothes don't.
That's a ball.
The clothes don't make you. We make the clothes. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. We Harlem. That's what people keep forgetting. So is it?
You must got some Xanax in them.
That's because niggas got opinions now. It wasn't like that before.
Okay.
This nigga take what I give you. I'm that nigga. Mm-hmm. Steve Jobs told them niggas in the office, these people don't know what they want. I tell them what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You hear that? You y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying, y'all? Steve Jobs said that. That's the mentality. That's the same mentality taken toward YouTube. These people don't know what they want. I'm going to tell them what they want. And know what they're giving us? Fuckery. See, y'all, I always say this, man. I know people get tired of me saying this, yo, but I swear I don't just be talking on here, yo. Like, I really don't, man. I really don't just be on here talking without knowing what I'm talking about. He out here repeating Steve Jobs.
Simple.
Everybody got iPhones. Everybody got. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta understand who you are. I know who the fuck I am. I look in the mirror. I understand myself. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna come clean, y'all. KP. Els is the first.
I came on my first day of school to shit today.
I like
you know
the
what I'm
black.
saying?
I like that. Now, you gotta stand up, bro.
I came on my first
no
day of
gas,
school. Valley.
no gas, please. Yeah.
Els, I'm about to describe one of your fits. That was fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Els, the first dude.
I had a bandana on. I had to,
The dude, the jean jacket, he did a True Religion jean jacket with a Montclair vest.
Shout out to Valley, too. We did a collab with Valley.
He did the True Religions. Mm-hmm. True Religion, top, bottom, with some Timbs on, and he had an orange Montclair vest.
Over it.
Over it. That's the first time I ever seen that.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Shit like that.
No, I swear to God, I said that you could do jean jacket with vest?
Like, you gotta think, like, Virgil wound up making a hat I would on the verses, and everybody was talking shit, but that hat was made by Virgil.
I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Apple company. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I don't care nothing about no app. I'm more worried about the fuckery that they're giving us to consume on this internet. I don't give a fuck about Steve Jobs at all. Like, I would never quote him. But the fact that he is quoting Steve Jobs lets you know that he allowed people that's outside of his race influence his decision making. And he adopt these same principles and same mentalities. Most of these rappers do. That's how they get controlled. That's how they get controlled.
Oh shit!
Hell no.
We did. It's all good, but it was ahead of its time. Just like
Even if I did, I wouldn't
I'm
give a fuck
always
about
ahead of my
Steve Jobs.
time. I'm ahead of these niggas. I ain't worried about what these niggas be talking about. It's you either following or you lead. You can't do both.
Two things.
You know what I'm saying? I've been leading. So at the end of the day, how I'm gonna start jumping behind niggas and what niggas say, and you know what I'm saying, it's to the point to where it's like, okay, everybody got it cool. I still got to do me though.
You the trendiest member
You know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
set? Low key?
Low key. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that to my man. I ain't gonna do that to my man. Honestly, I think we've all had our time. We've all had our time where we've carried the set.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that respectfully. We've all had our time where, you know, it was somebody, you know, or a majority of people probably saying, oh, he's carrying the set, whether it was Cam, whether it was Juelz, whether it's Jim. I mean, whether it's Freaky. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's your ad-lib, bro.
That's what I can say. You know,
Freaky ain't never carried no motherfucking set.
You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, that motherfucker out. You understand what I'm saying? But I can't do everything. You understand? I can't do everything.
Like major hits.
Your
I'm trying to
competitors are
find
gonna
a
hate me
part
for doing this, but let me show
where you said kids don't need to know how to read. Look like he's inebriated to some capacity. Any motherfucker. He talking mad slow.
Yeah, of course, a lot of beats. Definitely.
Yeah, it is.
Not that it wasn't that. It's just about. It's just that. Was there? Yeah, that was. I talked about a little incident I had that he had. It seemed like that's how he felt about. You know what I mean?
Right.
50 Cent though, not Fendi.
Mm-hmm.
Uptown in the cemetery.
Fire.
That's the same day Cam. That shit was dope. Everybody was gassed up out the No Limit shit, the Master P joint.
This NFS.
That's a funny nigga, Bokeem Wabon, though.
For sure.
At that time was around the time with the Chris Brown and Rihanna shit. So Chris Brown was.
I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Hey, yo. I don't care about none of that, bro. Like, none of that shit matters to me, yo. I'm sorry, yo. Like, I don't give a fuck about Steve Jobs, bro. Like, salute to Steve Jobs and everything he accomplished. But do I personally give a fuck about him? No, I don't.
Like, in this one, he hadn't. He had just really done like the apology. People to my studio, a couple other people like, yo, we gotta take, you know, kind of like.
I mean, I ain't taking nothing away from him. I'm sure he contributed greatly to society, bro. You feel me? But does he matter to me and in my everyday life? No, not really.
All original music, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as what though? Like, what would they be?
As far as the business between them two.
Who?
I'm more worried about the media manipulation. Did he, if he participated in the media manipulation against black people, then it's fuck him. If you want my honest opinion. Yeah, I do. You know why? It ain't about Cuffy. It's about Big Meech sold drug selling to black people on a large scale. He sold drug selling to black people, either it was directly or indirectly. A lot of people went to prison wanting to be like Big Meech. And a lot of these people are still in prison wanting to be like Big Meech. Only for Big Meech to get put in prison and start snitching on niggas. So yeah, that's the difference. Y'all can explain to you everything. My stance is consistent with everything. That's why I care about Cuffy. It's not so much so about Cuffy, it's about Meech and what he represented to black people. He sold everybody a dream of, yo, you can build an empire of selling drugs. And some people modeled their organizations behind Big Meech. And they got life in prison behind it. But Big Meech snitched. He told. All through his bit, he was telling. Sending motherfucking Tammy on missions and shit. So that's why I care about it, bro. Do that make sense? Now, do you understand why that's more important to me than Steve Jobs and whatever the fuck he did? Or do I gotta explain it further, man? Let me know how, boy. I can explain this some more if you need more detail.
And
no, I feel like they, a couple times it was like everybody tried to, you know how this shit is. So it's just like how it is on Instagram. You see how niggas is monitoring the room? You know what I'm saying? I can monitor this room and I could probably figure out everybody in here and if I want to follow y'all niggas when I leave here and slide in his DM and talk to his DM.
Yo, how you gonna tell me what? Obviously you're an outsider, right? So how you gonna tell me that? How you gonna tell me that Tony? I don't give a fuck about no Tony Montana, bro. So how you gonna tell me How you gonna tell me that Tony Montana had more effect on my hood than Big Meech? I disagree. Greatly. I disagree, man. But I talk about movies too. I talk about Boys in the Hood. I talk about Master Society. I talk about Juice. I talk about, you must be new here, y'all. How long you been over here? Couple weeks? Couple months? Or you must have missed some videos. I talks about all of that shit and how all of that played a role in damaging the image of the black man. I talk about all of that over here, bro. Like, yo, we don't have one-sided conversations, man. We try to cover everything. It's like, why you want me to care about, if you love Steve Jobs, support him, man. Buy him some roses for his gravesite or something, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck about y'all. I mean, write him, cash app his family or something, man. Support the Steve Jobs Foundation. I'm sure he got one. But over here, I don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't know who the fuck influenced me. Not my concern.
Yo, what you do? Why don't you come work for me? You understand what I'm saying? So this shit been going on for years. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I love, though.
Back in the day, it wasn't Instagram. It was a little more direct contact. Niggas had to do it more direct. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that happened with me specifically, but has that been going on in the game? Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? For years. You know what I'm saying?
It's all love.
Artists been trying to swim, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm sure if I wasn't, as loyal as I was, you know what I mean, things could have ended up different. You know what I mean? Because it was people in my ear, of course.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not necessarily Jay-Z, but was people in my ear, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because us as listeners,
that's how the game
fans,
go.
We looking like, why the fuck this music ain't coming out? You feel me? Like,
yeah, that was personal. Not whatever it is, whether you fuck.
Chevy makes America.
See, the conversation with rappers is cool as long as they stay on music. The minute they start talking about real situations that affect people, man, they don't need to have those conversations. They can talk about rap all day. I listen to him talk about his rap career and how Dipset came up, and I'm interested in that shit. You know what I mean? But
chasing this, chasing that, driving your car. They had the four-wheelers.
Young.
Yeah, bro. Niggas really be acting, and watching. Watching the
I ain't
source.
gonna lie. I'm from Harlem. I don't give a fuck.
Standing close to the source stealing the drip. You know what I mean? Taking the vibranium, trying to. Oh, them niggas had all the car. I had my Rolls Royce out there. I was blessed enough to be groomed, and I'm just in.
why the hell you not the fuck they switched you back over? Oh yeah, you had been here for years, hot boy. Come on, you was on a different page, bro.
Happen to be still in this era and blessed to be still in this, do these niggas even go to parties? But these niggas so.
That's how you couldn't get in shit with them. I knew you was how you couldn't get in shit with them. I know you was
back in the day, I was a young nigga, but we didn't see. One thing I could say is we didn't know what we was doing. When I first got my first cup, it was just Texas tea. It came in a Snapple bottle. I ain't even know medication was in it, let alone opioids, let alone knowing what opioids is now. Like, it's dope. Just for those of y'all don't know it, that's a cup of smack. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I'm saying I did it. I have everybody got theirs. So, but Yeah, at
Or
that
maybe that's
time I
what
didn't
fucked them
know.
up. The
And,
lane fucked them up.
that game's so fucked up now that now they got that fentanyl shit in it. So it's like we really gotta be careful. Like these kids could go out one night, you know what I'm saying, and just get hit with something like, yo, it take this to have fun, and it's like they be out of here. So it's like
Dead in
definitely
the
gotta.
morning.
I got kids, you know what I'm saying. I definitely want to protect her. So I definitely think we was kind of tricked with that one. You know what I'm saying? We're just promoting that shit like it was. Because like I said,
Now
nobody could have told a
these are
nigga.
the conversations I'm interested in hearing from a rapper. Let's rewind this. I can hear this from a rapper.
Everybody got things, so, but yeah.
Let's go
We
back.
didn't see, one thing I could say is we didn't know what we was doing. When I first got my first cup, started spinning too fast. You hear me? That shit is a rabbit wheel. We didn't see, one thing I could say is we didn't know what we was doing. When I first got my first cup,
Appreciate it,
it
bro.
was just Texas tea. It came in a Snapple bottle. I ain't even know medication was in it, let alone opioids, let alone knowing what opioids is now. Like, I mean, it's dope. Just for those of y'all don't know it, it's, you know what I mean? It's a
Please
good,
tell 'em.
that's a cup of smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. I'm saying I did it. everybody got things. So, but yeah, at that time I didn't know. And, that game's so fucked up now that now they got that fentanyl shit in it. So it's like, we really got to be careful. Like these kids could go out one night, you know what I'm saying, and just get hit with something. Yo, it take this to have fun. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I can listen to
they
that.
be out of here. So it's like, I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to protect her. So I definitely think we was kind of tricked with that one. You know what I'm saying? We're just promoting that shit like it was. Because like I said, nobody could have told a nigga certain drugs to do. You know what I mean? We just knew better. You know what I'm saying?
Who told you
But it's like
promote?
you go to these doctors, they do, you know what I'm saying? When you, the next thing you know, and then it's like,
And I think I heard
know
you
what
say,
you be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I think I heard you say on another platform, it was just where you was at that time, your environment, being down south.
When I got introduced to the drink, but I kicked the drink a while ago. I've been kicked the drink, but I had an issue even with perks. And I got introduced to that through just getting my teeth done. You know what I'm saying? Like literally going to the dentist. You know what I'm saying? It was that simple. First time I ever had one. You know what I'm saying?
I had a
So,
before.
like I tell the kids, you know what I mean? That shit could be, like, you know what I mean? Even for y'all who y'all got kids, niggas, check they shit, you know what I'm saying? When they go to them doctors, get them injuries, they be on shit for a couple of days. Watch that shit, man, because, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, he's right about, because I had a little injury. They gave me the perks. I was giving money out. I was feeling good. I was I felt like $1 million.
Now he make the game out of it. That's why I was looking at him like that. I'd have stopped his ass. This is a real conversation right here. It's not a play conversation. Opioids done tricked a lot of my opioids done tricked me at one point. Like opioids and the effects that opioids have on people, the effects that it have on families. I told y'all several times, about the role I played in opioids, in certain areas of Baltimore. You feel me? And I told y'all how I watched people change, man. Like I watched the whole neighborhood change, like tremendously. This before I knew how strong the motherfuckers was. Like I didn't know, cause we always was aware of coke, dope, the normal shit that been around, ready and all that other shit. But when perks came around, we didn't. I think it just took people by surprise. And then the doctors was prescribing them to you. At one point for damn near anything. It started off as you had to just have cancer to get them. Then it was now you can have back pain. You can have a toothache. They were just giving them out for every, whatever the fuck, for any reason, for any type of pain, they was giving me perks. And it was a lot of money in them motherfuckers. But it was a lot of damage too. Because like I said, I watched the neighborhood change. I watched dope boys turn to dope fiends. I watched respectable women that took care of their kids turn to motherfucking start neglecting them. You feel me? Like it's opioids was a wild thing, y'all. And I'm glad that people more awaken to the effects that it has on people. But I watched opioids tear a community in half, man. Like for real. like in the thick of it, like 2013, 2014, 2015. I watched niggas went from taking pills to sniffing pills to sniffing dope to smoking crack. Like, god damn. Like, that shit ain't no joke. That's why Juelz looked at him like that, because he playing with it. Like, this is not nothing to play with, y'all. People really need to be aware of what happened with the opioid epidemic, especially when you find out that we was tricked into it. It's a whole movie on it. It's called Painkillers. It's on Netflix. Watch it. It shows the world how these pharmaceutical companies and the Sackler family tricked the world into taking opioids. They lied about the effects. They paid doctors to start prescribing them more, and nobody went to jail for it.
I don't know what it is. That shit made me feel real good.
And I want to say sorry to the kids that I promoted it to, because I never really promoted it, like rapped about it, but I definitely know I was, you know what I'm saying, like, so, you know, even like, because I didn't really know what that shit was at the time, so
Yeah,
I
hell
feel like
yeah, I
we
remember
definitely
that.
owe that to them. You know what I mean? For real, because
Don't do it.
No, don't.
I like
No,
that.
I didn't.
I like that.
Anything more than weed and Lil Deuce.
Yeah. And the music was better when it was just regular. I feel like just talk about the regular stuff, not all this.
Smoke your little.
What?
Yeah.
Smoke what? What you got? What you
Yeah.
got?
You know, I got that. Come on, you got my
Tell the
that.
people,
I
man.
can't
Tell
that.
us. You brought some? I know you
Oh,
brought
he got
some.
the baby.
As a matter of fact, down in the car. He said we couldn't smoke up here. It's down in the
You can
car.
put it on the. Come on, that's for advertisement, baby.
I know about that shit. That shit
The
hit.
I
baby,
usually got a
right?
chain on or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
But
what happened to
it's in blood, though. It's in tattoo. My shit is, I mean, so if you really want to get funky, they know about that. I can't feel my face. They know about it. We done took over. It's a 2.0 takeover coming soon.
Yo, you still got them legendary jewelry pieces?
Like 0506?
Some of them,
Those
certain
shits
ones.
was legendary.
I got certain ones, but certain ones I got rid of just because, you know, the value. I started, you know, learning the value and stuff, so I wanted to get rid of certain things so I could, you know, get better stuff or stuff that, you know, held its value a little bit more.
Bird.
Yeah, I
I mean,
always
yeah, I got my
Still got the
bird, though.
bird?
Yeah,
Still
yeah,
got the
I got my
bird?
bird for sure.
Yo, that shit was OD.
Yes.
That shit
The A,
Yo, L's, Uncle L's, man, I gotta know.
Talk to me.
What's a shopping day with you, man? Like, if I just woke
There
up
is.
and you just call my phone or text me, like, nigga, come outside, man. Let's
Where we
go
going?
to,
Where we
where we going? Let's get some fun.
This, give me that. Matter of fact, give me that.
Somebody did that perfect.
Oh yes. And you know, some niggas living look at it like that in life. So that's just what you're gonna have. You're gonna have your
Yeah.
That's a bar, too.
yeah.
Drop your flag
Hocus.
challenge. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Hocus.
shout out to
That-
Hocus.
You think that's an effective method, low key, in 2025, bro? Be honest.
It's not. I don't want to say it and sound in the wrong way. I think, yeah. I mean, what he's doing is dope. Like at the end of the day, niggas is grown. Niggas is too old, especially. I mean, niggas our age to be. You know what I mean? Trying to promote that to the youth. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's something they should be doing. Now, you know, some niggas is just doing what they doing. And you gotta understand that. I mean, and you know, some niggas live and look at it like that in life. So that's just what you're gonna have. You're gonna have your thread of people that's gonna be like, these niggas gonna do what they gonna want to do. Just like the main niggas was drugging. You be like, you gonna go do what you want to do. It's like, and you gonna have some people that's gonna try to, you know, lend a helping hand and try to do a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against what Hocus is doing. Shout out to Hocus. Shout out to his movement. I hope we get as many people, many kids as possible to, you know, drop their flag. And you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I gotta say this, right? You being from Sugar Hill, Harlem.
Uptown.
Harlem Sugar.
I know you got a
Such
little
man.
nephew.
Sugar Hill.
I know you got a big nephew, but he
Yeah,
played
he
ball.
fucked up. I think that name fucked him up.
Ja, get busy, yeah.
Yes.
Man, I can't complain.
He doing his
No,
thing.
if you Duty Low is y'all little brother.
Duty.
Like that.
Oh,
I wouldn't do that, Juelz. What you?
oh, some shit. For real, for real. I be tuned in.
That nigga a cold-blooded warrior, like.
So Mike waited psychologically.
Good. We need a
Yo, he
good.
gonna come see copy Michael Jackson and Tupac.
Yo, King.
Man, if I think you can get.
All right, I can't find it. So I'm just gonna go to Breakfast Club. What I was looking for is him talking about kids don't need school. I mean, don't need to know how to read. Like, yo said that shit. All right.
Now, LL Cool J, Lauren LaRosa, her born day was Saturday.
That's
so
right.
She's on an island somewhere.
She's on the beach right now. She
Yes.
said she's right now on the beach and she's listening. So she sent me everything to do. All right. Now she said MV. I will start off with Juelz Santana. Juelz Santana says kids do not know how to read, or they don't need to know how to read.
We gotta start teaching our kids though just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and,
These kids
and,
can't
and,
read,
and how
well.
to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's
you know
more
what I'm saying?
important, reading or math?
Math. You can still obtain the information.
And
You don't
not
have to know how to read. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm on common sense. I'd rather have 0 book smarts and common sense, be able
Damn.
to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can listen to a book.
You gotta
You can
read
listen.
your contract, Elves.
You don't have to.
You can listen to that too. They got apps you can put it in and it'll read it to you. Are you crazy?
Yo, that was the dumbest shit. Now, he said some things in that interview that was interesting. You know, when he talked about opioids and some other things he talked about. But yo, to say that kids don't need to know how to read is crazy. Yo, it was a saying back when I was growing up. It was called reading is comprehension. Like, okay, they don't need to know how to read, but reading leads to comprehension. So if they can't read, they can't comprehend. you understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, what the fuck is he? And this is why I be saying that these rappers, yo, we don't need to hear from them niggas, man. Put out a song or something. Like, yo, these rappers was much better served when they was just rapping. But they was detrimental even at that point. But at least, you know, it gave you some good music to vibe to. Yo, but to say that kids don't need to know how to read, yo, it's crazy, Juelz. Like, I don't even know why he even said that. Like, that was one of them things, like, even if you believe that, he should have not said it at all. Like, you don't want to put that out there. You just apologize for promoting Lane. Now you come back and you promoting kids not knowing how to read. Illiteracy? Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. You was tripping, man. Yo, you gotta learn how to read. Yo, you know, there's no way you can understand contracts if you don't know how to read them. It goes hand in hand, man. Like, yo, that was just the craziest shit. Right. Like, yo, that was just the craziest shit I ever heard in my fucking life, man. Exactly. And you see the results of it. You see the results of kids not being able to read on their level. And you see what's going on. You see, and it's been going on for years. That's why you saying all the parents want to do is shake ass and you know, they don't want to be parents no more. A lot of them didn't know how to read back in school. And you seeing the results of it, yo. Basically, what I'm trying to say is unproductive children leads to unproductive adults. You understand? Illiterate children leads to illiterate adults. And how does that benefit the society? You gotta know how to read, yo. Yeah, you ain't gotta be the best reader in the world, but you gotta know how to read in order to comprehend certain things that you're saying. So I don't know what the fuck Juelz was talking about. And I think he should have just not said that at all. But then we got another guy, another Dipset affiliate. Fucking Jim Jones, man. What's the name of Jim Jones' podcast? They keep giving us all these rapper podcasts. How many subscribers this motherfucker got now? How many subscribers this bitch got? 35,000. 38,000. Let me show you how these numbers fake. 82 videos. Look at the numbers. He don't even have 82 videos on here. Look, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 videos. 14, 15. This ain't even his platform. Who the fuck platform is this? It's somebody else's platform at first. Yeah, this is somebody else's platform at first. Let's continue. Right, high boy. This shit not real, yo. They're not real. They're not real views. But this is what I this is part of the media. The media manipulation that's going on. They giving us these rappers that we don't need these guys with podcasts. Yo, I'm telling you, we don't need these guys with podcasts. We need organic people with sense and knowledge with podcasts, man. Not rappers that push ignorance. A lot of them ain't got no high school diploma. They ain't got no education. They've been rapping their whole fucking life. We don't need these guys with platforms, man. The fuck?
Too much sleep.
Yeah,
no.
man.
So in this episode, the conversation comes up, and I'm gonna try to find it. Hopefully, if I can't find it, I'm just gonna have to go to the video I was saying it on. Gatekeeping. And I want y'all to listen to Jim Jones' take on gatekeeping.
I get it. I was early on YouTube too, though. I think my YouTube page is from like idea of broadcast and understanding of broadcast become very. So when you say you didn't see it, so I was like, all right, that's not what everybody knows you for. You're absolutely right. Let's start off with the podcasting because
let's go back. Here we
that's
go.
what everybody know you for. Looking at you, damn, what everybody know me for, nigga. Watch it. What the fuck? I mean, why let's be? See,
I know y'all, and PNR, and that's what I be trying to get people to understand. That's why they giving us these people, because they sold out a long time ago. These guys are more inclined to follow the rules. They're more inclined to stay in line. They're more inclined to dodge certain conversations. Nigga like me gonna talk about it all. You heard me, whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck. They play with my numbers. You know the shit they do to me over here. I ain't stopping speaking on things that need to be spoke on. But these guys will. So what happens is they divert the views to these guys while suppressing people like me and others that's independent, that's organic. They don't got no motherfucking corporations backing them. Don't want no corporations backing them. You know, because once a corporation back you, you controlled. I don't give a fuck how they try to act. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. Once you take them corporate dollars, you are controlled.
But yes, you are.
But yeah, now.
Yes, you are incredible.
Yeah, I've been
artist.
retired for a while.
I've been retired for a while. You've had new, splendid success.
This ain't where Mano said that shit, right? That was back. That's over there where Mano said that.
Damn,
Yeah.
I don't want to get to the
we in here.
verses. God damn.
We in
Man, you on
podcast.
your ass already, man. But now since we talk about that's not what everybody knows you for. You're absolutely
Hit
right.
that like button,
That's
y'all.
what I was
Subscribe to
getting
the channel if you're new.
from having such an illustrious career. Did you think that you would end up being in the position you are now with podcasting, broadcasting, and things like that?
Honestly, I wanted to broadcast after I worked at Hot 97. Like, I had fun up there. I had a good time. That was 04, I want to say. I just always thought that I would end up like on Hot 97 or New York radio, but after a while you see that niggas ain't getting out. Niggas ain't getting out them seats. And then podcasting came about. Or iTunes and streaming and all that shit. It gave you the ability to do shit on your own, which I always prefer. So, did I think it would be this big? I thought podcasting, the business as a genre, would be big. I did. I didn't really see it. My life is different than I could ever imagine it to be.
So when you say you didn't see it, so I was like, all right, let's go back. When I started reality TV, nobody saw it. When I started with the Love and Hip Hop, nobody saw it. They thought I was fucking nuts. I dove in it, started to become successful. People like yourself understood what it was.
You got
Dove
that
in
right.
it, started to become successful. So right now it's like a reverse of a full circle moment. As I watch you dive into the podcast, become very successful, create your own lane, your own business model. And I'm like, damn, then I'm watching everybody else dive into the pool. I'm like, yo, for once in my career, I think I'm damn near last at this shit. Let me jump on in.
It's not.
Look, they've been promoted to jump in, man. They've been told to jump in. We need to saturate the market with these guys, because we can control these guys. It's all about controlling the narrative, y'all. I keep telling y'all, you got to remember in America how important controlling the narrative is. It's so important. If they lose control of the narrative, they deem it a national security risk. That's how important it is, man. These guys are here to control the narrative. They gotta have they gotta be the loudest voices in the room. Only to not talk about certain situations that need to be talked about.
True though.
But it feels good to be here because now I kind of understand it because I didn't even understand how YouTube worked until I did this first episode with Fabio. I understood the idea of broadcast and understand of streaming and things like that, but I never did anything deliberately to make money off of YouTube besides music per se and shit like that. And then when I did that first episode and Kobe was showing me the analytics and how things work and equivalent to the monetization to the dollar, I was like, oh, that shit's kind of easy. I don't think it's gonna be this hard.
That's why niggas is out here acting however they acting, because that check that they seeing on the back is like, wait, what? I could do this in my sleep.
Yeah,
I understand it. I get it. I was early on YouTube too, though. I think my YouTube page is from like 06, 07. I just always been kind of anti-establishment, like even at Def Jam kind of. So if there was a way to cut out a middleman and get to your fan D2C, just you and them, where you get the whole $10 when we come from, like if they go to the store, you get to keep that, then I'm gonna try it. So as a creative, you be ahead of the technology sometimes, right?
100%.
Like you could have had an idea, and then I was walking around with a camera on my neck, just taping like this. When I was doing sitting in front of a live stream or debuting music early, like the labels had my ass. Like, are you crazy? Don't debut nothing. Get off of there. They seeing too much. You doing too much. Who's the weird Jersey nigga online all the time?
Think about it. People were so, as artists, we were so upset that anybody got something of ours and put it out earlier before we even or had an exclusive one. Like it was like kind of like taboo. Like hell no, you shouldn't do that. Look at it. They encourage it.
Well, I think that they are stepping on and been stepping on the value of music. So back then, I feel like the rough is valuable. Like the music business will tell you, no, mix it, master it, present it properly, let us impact it. I'm like, nigga, the first draft of this, my fans will want to hear, or they're gonna want to see me create this motherfucker.
Bro, I still do my music like that. So if I make a record, and even if it's to a 2-track, and that shit knock it,
Yeah.
I don't even call a producer for the stems, nigga. We going 2-track it. You heard it? 2 knock it.
I cue this up.
Yeah, like bro, it's different. So it's like I told you, but how much? Can I ask you this? How much money did you turn down to take the independent route?
Well, I mean, shit. I started independent. There was no money.
But didn't you get an offer for some paper that you decided not to take?
Anytime I got an offer for some paper, I didn't feel like, let's go through the timeline, right? This pod started in 2015. Free. Then we signed our Spotify deal in 2017 for M's, but nothing crazy. And then Spotify went public. That was Spotify. They had me on the hip hop side, and they had Amy Schumer on the white comedian side. And that was supposed to take it where it was going. But, I mean, shit, it went where it was going. So, yeah, we made a couple dollars there. Then I left there. At the end of that, there wasn't no negotiating. Like, they were moving on to
a different direction. And they never quite told me that. So I'm just there, number one, for 2 years. Everybody that had something to do with Spotify was like, oh, they about to lace you at the end of this. They're using you in the meetings, PowerPoint, bulletin, your numbers. They about to... But I don't count the bread before it comes. I'm getting to the work. And at the end of the contract, it never came. There was no negotiating. They didn't send a number over. Yes, they did. They said, we'll give you, what, 6 million 1 year, 7 million 1 year, 8 million 1 year, 3-year deal. That was the deal. I'm not taking that. I wasn't taking that. I was hot as fish grease. Hottest thing smoking. Why would I take that?
Yeah, you watch them offer people tens of millions of dollars for other situations or broadcast situations that come to you. It's like, I know that got hurt.
Well, they hadn't started that yet. I was the first of that.
Oh, so, and they didn't even...
They didn't start that yet.
So how you feel about that? Like, I was the first to start on that shit, and I didn't get to capitalize at all.
Mm-hmm.
At all. At all, at all.
Well, today I feel better about it, right? I was going to take that deal no matter what. I wish I would have asked for equity. I didn't. My pause, I couldn't put my balls on the table like that. I was going to take that couple $1 million because it wasn't no money going around. Like I had, like they was offering like not them, but a different company was offering an ad deal before that for maybe $250K. And I'm coming off music, so I know what I was getting offered to do my projects all in. We're talking about 300. At the end, it was 200, 300, or Empire, which is do it yourself, and you know how Empire go. So from 250 to a couple M's, that was happening. By the end of that, I'm hot as fish grease. Everybody's coming, and now we can have some real conversations.
So think about that for myself. It's like, I bought this facility. I always understood the concept of broadcast from having my own television shows. Jump into the podcast lane and just create shows in this space and create my own network. What advice do you have for me from you being in such a great position and
Do it yourself.
I mean, all right, but is there a point?
I be saying that to niggas. Nobody ever want to do it themselves.
I mean, I've always been. I remember I'm one of the original independent artists when it comes to music. So my whole
Yeah. And I ain't saying don't partner with niggas or don't have an investor. I'm not saying that, but like I always believe in the product. So if I start a pod, I'm not. If I start episode 1, episode 2, I'm not taking a check from somebody. I'm not doing that. I want to see this grow. I want to give myself a shot. I think I'm lit. I want to put this out and be lit. Niggas just be starting pods and going to take a check. Most of the podcast industry is taking a check. I ain't saying that because then it make me sound away.
No, it is. But because I watched it like most.
He sure. Yeah, the fuck they. I told y'all, yo, these guys not getting paid off YouTube, man. I've been telling y'all that for a long time. These guys are not getting paid off of YouTube. Their YouTube money is going to a corporation. They got money up front, man. They might get a percentage, maybe 10% of their YouTube earnings.
People won't start a podcast if they don't have a check of somebody putting them in that position and getting paid to actually sit.
See, and I don't. That's not my story. I don't have that experience. So the person that wants to start a podcast, I then stop giving advice because nobody wanted to hear how I did it or do it yourself. They don't want to hear that. So yeah, these niggas that's just taking checks, more power to them. But to hear how that's done, you'd have to get it from them. My story got the bumps and bruises. My story got cursing out the execs, the C-suite. My story got false allegations. My story got all of the shit that
Instead of just being, but that's the point. That's the whole point, Pano. That's why they got these guys. Cause that's all they're gonna give you a coded talk. They ain't gonna call it out for what it is. They ain't gonna say, look, man, Jelly Smack is out here paying motherfuckers a hefty bag. You know what I mean? Or whatever company it is, paying people a hefty bag to stay out of certain topics. They'll never say that. You know, because, you know, it's bad for business. Because they're looking for the next bag. A lot of these guys are hoes, like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is a hoe. He take money from every fucking body. Snoop Dogg have been in every commercial imaginable. He don't turn a bag down. Now he writing a book on gay marriage, a children's book. You know what I mean? Well, it's not on gay marriage, but you understand what I'm saying? He writing a children's book where the parents are same sex.
Non-psycho person would want to go through voluntarily. That ain't my story.
Well, I think I'm kind of psycho anyway, so I think.
Oh yeah, no, this is for you.
Yeah, so
no,
he
this
took a
is
bag.
for you.
So he just
This
admitted.
is definitely for you.
So he just admitted he took a bag. If y'all ain't catch that, what Jim Jones said. He just admitted, yeah, I took a bag, man. They paying the shit out of me to get on here and say nothing.
Nobody wanted to hear how I did it or do it yourself. They don't want to hear that. So, yeah, these niggas that's just taking checks, more power to them. But to hear how that's done, you'd have to get it from them. My story got the bumps and bruises. My story got cursing out the execs, the C-suite. My story got false allegations. My story got all of the shit that no sane or psych or non-psycho person would want to go through voluntarily. That ain't my story.
Well, I think I'm kind of psycho anyway, so I think.
Oh yeah, no, this is for you. No, this is for you. This is definitely for you. You're doing it right. I saw the facility. This shit is great. You're doing this right. You take your time, room by room, get you a set. Any set I seen you design is fly. Like I said, the bodega shit is fly. You fly. Do it. Just do it. That's all you gotta do.
Let's talk about the controversy you always every time you look up. Whenever you go viral, you go viral. I mean viral. We ain't even got to.
Have I gone viral recently?
I'm just we having a conversation.
What
Recently,
happened?
what you've been viral this year?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I go viral by mistake, nigga. It don't be.
All right. So when you sometimes it be good, sometimes it be bad, but
It's never bad.
The backlash. How do you get through that? Do you even care about the backlash, or you laugh about it?
Backlash from?
I mean, from the media perspective.
No, man, no.
I want to hear it because people look at me crazy when how I get through when I go viral all the time. For me, it's nothing. But I need to hear from somebody else that goes through this type of things and how you take it when they at your neck.
Those
from the media perspective.
Those that mind don't matter. Those that matter don't mind. My family and the people I rock with and love, they know what time it is already. It's internet rules. They know you don't read the internet, believe something, call me all with anxiety and all that. Stand down. Y'all know the gig. I'm going to say something. Somebody going to fire. It's going to get hot sometimes. My family know that already. Once you put that to the side, if we're not talking violence and put that to the side, then what we talking about? Some niggas on the internet? I don't give a fuck what niggas on the internet gotta say. I've been in this over 20 years. They've said horrible things about me. Like, you've been a part of some great shit.
I mean, well, it has been some horrible things you have done. What the fuck is you talking about? You know, why you gonna sit back and act like he been on fuckboy time? That's why I don't watch these guys, man. Yo, these not internet narratives, Joe. It's been a lot of fuck shit going on, man. A lot of fuck shit been going on around your name, shorty. A lot of things that been it's been proven, you know, been evidence to back it up. It's like, don't act like it's just internet rumors, my nigga.
Musically, I had very down, peaky years in music. There ain't nothing new they gonna say about me. One hit wonder, you a bum, you piece of shit. I don't care. Say what you want. I'll put the phone down too, though. I'll put the phone down. I'll go about like my real life. I got shit to do. I'm only on the internet to make a buck.
So you understand the concept of selling dysfunction?
Yeah.
America's dysfunction.
Jesus Christ. Yo, why don't y'all don't be listening? Listen to this shit. Damn. Yo called it a concept. I don't know if I want to watch this no more now. Y'all can't participate in that, y'all. I never reached these guys' level. Go ask that man with a straight face. So you understand the concept of selling destruction. I just said Jim Jones. Who told you that? That's right. Who told you that, y'all? Selling dysfunction. That's very interesting. Like, when the first time have you heard that? You know, was this taught to you? Did you always believe in selling dysfunction? Or did you hear that from a record exec? One of the high ups told you that. You know, because they don't sell dysfunction to everybody. You know what I mean? Every community don't get sold dysfunction. Say like black people do. And it seems like it's a lot of black people that's willing to do it. That's why I said Jim Jones don't need a platform. It'll be crazy on the last couple months. A lot of the things that I've been telling y'all, we starting to see it. Other people are saying it. And I don't even think they mean to say it. I think they doing the quiet part out loud. You know how they say that? They saying the quiet part out loud? Rondo Podcast, what it is. Let's go back.
You a bum, you piece of shit. I don't care. Say what you want. I'll put the phone down too, though. I'll put the phone down. I'll go about like my real life. I'll go. I got shit to do.
So basically selling us out, man. The shit I've been telling you, rap has been selling niggas out for decades.
Dude, I'm only on the internet to make a buck.
So you
Man,
understand
hey, you know, everybody's on the chat. Yo, we don't hold no cut cars over here, bro. Everybody's on the chopping block, man. Straight up. My favorite rapper, Dirk, might be on the chopping block. That nigga tell. You feel me? Yo, there's nobody exempt. There's nobody exempt, yo, from this shit, yo. I ain't that much of a fan of nobody. You're
Function. America's dysfunctional. And on the internet, thank God, there's a crowd for everybody. There's a crowd for everybody. I'm fucking nigga right now. I've been pumping up some rapper nigga. Cal, shout out to Cal. I'm a decent man from the city of demon. Some rapper nigga.
So basically, he's saying, you know, if they want dysfunction, we'll give it to them. Yo, but the problem is dysfunction travels further than positivity. And they know this. He knows this. You know, I'm sure they told him this when they had these meetings with him. You know, back when he was a rapper. The problem is dysfunction travels faster than negativity travels faster than positivity, man. Everybody, that's not limit the crowd of dysfunction. You know, we want to limit that crowd. We don't want to feed that crowd. Because when you feed that crowd, you know what it does? The crowd gets bigger. It produces more dysfunction. And they know this. Or maybe the record execs or the guys that told them this, you know, failed to mention that. And they just, you know, moving on a whim. Who knows?
Dave looked like he shouldn't be rapping. He dressed like he shouldn't be rapping. He got a song like he shouldn't be rapping.
It's been sold out.
And there's a crowd for that. So, yeah, there's a crowd for dysfunction. And I don't really think I'm all the way dysfunctional like that either.
Shit, I'm hella dysfunctional.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like the reality TV had worked for me.
Yeah.
How you feel about where music is headed for the artists?
The music business or just niggas making music?
The music business.
No, it's not good. It's not good. It's not going nowhere good. It's bad. It's pretty bad. But I've been saying that for a while. They lowering the value of music, and it's just a tech company now. It's a tech and data company, really. Disguised. Music is just a trick. It's a tech and data company, and if you're not participating in that, on that wave, if you're just talking about singles and music and videos and whatever's on the front end, then the boat passed already.
So what does that do for the artist that has hopes of being a rapper and dreamed of being a rapper and is very talented and has the real talent to do so?
Listen, niggas play the lotto every day. The music business is the lotto. Like, there will be less than 1% of you to really get shit moving out here. Like,
That's a fact.
niggas still play lotto.
100%.
Like niggas could go do. I don't want to sell like a sob story. You could 100% go do music and make all the money that comes from that. Your show money, your merch money, and at the end, hopefully you own some of your masters.
Yo, a lot of,
that's
why you got a lot of people that you got one hit wonders. Sometimes it ain't always because they can't produce another hit. They just don't want nothing to do with this shit. Look at Javante Davis. Yo, Javante Davis can continue boxing, but it's the politics behind it. The politics is what's happening. Like, man, fuck that shit. You know, because once you get to a certain level, it's not about talent no more. It's not about talent no more, man. It's about everything but it.
That's what niggas are doing today. They're selling the catalog.
They are.
That's what they're doing.
They are.
So there's a way there, but where it's going and how many of us they even allowing in, who they allowing in, like that window is getting smaller and smaller. I was just saying that the other day when in my day niggas was spending the night outside of the labels. And when niggas spent the night in front of Def Jam for a month straight, that was his. Yo, he drove from West Bubblefuck
somewhere
and had a sleeping bag. Niggas was stepping over this nigga going to Def Jam. Like, that's how you had to do it. You had to run up. Now, it don't matter. It don't matter. Even if you got a deal. Like, they ain't even putting albums out, really.
It's crazy to see how the music game has changed, and then it's like for artists trying to do something is even scarier. Like you said, if you want to get a deal and you ain't got no analytics or you ain't got no numbers, you're not gonna get in the building or you're not gonna get in a position to get a deal. Yeah, you could put your music out because there's so many digital platforms that release music on all platforms and things like that. But as far as you getting a deal or getting some financial backing and things like that, you're not gonna get in the building.
How can I do that when I'm watching 21-year-old crypto niggas make 8 figures? How can I comfortably do that? How can I do that when I'm watching the young lit streamer niggas go make 7, 8, and 9 figures? How can I feel? How can an artist? How can the farm league, the next generation of artists, feel comfortable going to a label, signing all your rights away, and crossing your fingers and hoping for the best? It's not fun. That's not fun.
It's not fun, and where does that leave the artist? Like this the Wild West for everybody. It's like it's no ins, there's no outs. Like you hearing what you're saying? Like it's like, so for artists now want to be artists, they making it seem like there's no more money in the music industry for the average artist, right? But then you turn around and say there's a bunch of money inside with the streamers. They're making 8, 9 figures and things like that. So how do you mix the two?
Well,
I'm told for the younger generation, because for us it was just music. That was an end all be all. Now it's a little bit tricky.
No, now it's different. Like my son rap and want to do the rap shit. He playing it. It's a different game than what I did. I'm always side with the artist and the creator in trying times, because we the niggas that's gonna go in the room and create something. So yeah, they got all the rights, but that's because niggas keep giving up the rights. Any nigga that could go in a room, like you got that booth set up over there, and come up with something from absolutely nothing, if you just make the right decisions from that with the right team, then that can be lucrative. Like, there's so many different revenue streams from your one song if you are maneuvering properly. Maybe now you got to wear 2 hats. Maybe now you got to be the streamer / rapper. And all day, to tell if a song was hot, was the cars playing it driving by? Like, what was happening outside? Now, maybe it's how do I attack from inside? Yeah. Like, from not even leaving your room with the headset on, with the game. So I don't know. It's different today. But if you are an artist and you can make some shit, there'll be money.
So for your artists, hope you listen and don't get discouraged. Keep making.
Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Yo, they're never gonna tell you how much money you can make from having 30,000 fans for your lifetime. They'll never tell you that. They'll never tell you how much money you can make from having 50,000 fans. That's it. No more. That's the ceiling.
A bag.
Dog.
50,000 people in your community that's invested in you and what you sell.
Out of here.
You selling them shit constantly?
You out of here. You out of here. They're never going to tell you that, because that will deter you from going the other route. So they're going to do what they always do, which is dangle a check over niggas' heads.
Yes. So they won't think about our business.
Jim Jones going to take that motherfucker.
Your own audience. That's
Jim Jones going to take that bitch. You ain't got to dangle it long. Yeah. Don't worry about you. They do not have to dangle that check no longer than a minute before one of them rap niggas snatch that motherfucker. So they go, he said, yes, they sure the fuck is. Jim Jones will tell you better than anybody.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Community.
However you do it, I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga. I follow the weirdest niggas on Instagram. It's niggas cooking weird shit. It's niggas doing weird shit with their girl. Now it's a joint business. We gonna wake up every day
They do
and
some
give these
shit
niggas
together.
5 skits, and then they telling you how we do it. It's niggas online today that's showing you their accounting.
100%. This how I did it.
Yeah, and
It's
nigga,
too bad.
that
It's-
wasn't available to us. That wasn't available.
None of this was
No.
available. Like the information, the way they get information today, I wish we would have had. But who knows? We'd have been too much for us. So I'm thinking about the podcasting and
Davon.
how do you feel about artists like myself now jumping into the podcast games
Look,
so frequently?
so Doggy Diamonds, you know, I think I called it out first. Typically how it goes. But Doggy Diamonds did a video calling out rappers with podcasts too. Now I don't know if he watched me or not. You know, some of these people I can say I know they watched me. But he did a video calling out rappers with podcasts too. Cause it's ridiculous. You niggas trying to take all the money. A lot of you niggas already rich, man. Niggas trying to take all the money. Damn, why no money for the average Joe?
I love it. The more the merrier. The more the merrier of niggas like me jumping in, rappers. Like I get mad at. Well, I used to get mad. I don't get mad no more. I used to get mad at the niggas like the Leonardo DiCaprio niggas that I got a podcast. And I was like, all right, that's cheating. You cheating now.
It's the same thing.
But niggas that's like me.
What's the difference? A lot of y'all is already rich, man. Y'all trying to control the market. And they get a head start because they got marketing dollars behind them. A lot of it. Like I said, y'all, a corporation is more likely to invest in them because they already know the game, as opposed to investing somebody that's organic.
Go ahead. I ain't gatekeeping. There's too much out here. It's too much. My money ain't your money. Your money ain't my money. I don't think nobody's in the way. I think it helped the ecosystem, whether niggas is getting along or whether niggas is beefing. It all helped the same fucking ecosystem. It's all coming from the same fucking pot. More niggas should do it. I've been telling niggas that for 10 years. Niggas laughed at my face. Say, get the fuck out of here. I'm glad.
How you feel about the podcasters that very irresponsible?
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer, the fastest way to find samples that fit your track. It listens to your track and pulls in samples that.
I don't want to name no names, but they
That are very irresponsible.
Nigga, you one of them, nigga.
Talk about people, downgrade people, kick people when they down, clickbait, all the nasty side of it.
Oh, see, that's that.
And they are some of them are very big. Some of them are making billions and millions of dollars off of the rhetoric that they kicking and shit like that. Do you feel that?
And that's where I'm on my business. I'm responsible for how I run my broadcast and the things that's said on the microphones up there and the guests I bring up there and how we carry it, how we talk. Other than that, how you get it is how you get it. I'm minding my business.
As a journalist, do you feel
I'm not
every journalist should have some type of responsibility and accountability?
Journalists should. That's why I'm not a journalist. I'm not a journalist. I'm never going to be that responsible. I'm never going to.
Why would you say you're not a journalist?
Because there are journalistic principles that you got to live by when you're a journalist. Like if you're a journalist, you're doing the research, you reading, you interviewing, you going above and beyond to get the information before you even say it to make sure what you're saying is the truth. I ain't doing that.
Maybe that's someone else's definition of what a journalist is.
No, that's a journalist.
Cool. What we do is the same thing, maybe in a short form.
Nigga, no.
So what you
No,
call
no,
yourself,
no.
a reporter?
I call myself a broadcaster.
All right, what's the difference between a broadcaster and a journalist? You just read what's on the teleprompter?
Fact check. That's the only difference. Well, not the only difference, but that's the one that's keeping me from ever saying that I'm a journalist. I'm not going to fact check. If I do, I have some spare time. I'm going off my opinion of what I see in here based on the people I know, my experience in this game, and all of that shit. And that ain't... Them niggas gotta go to journalists is when I turn on the TV, tell me who got shot over there, how, why, did you get them, who died? Like, you gotta have the facts. I'm not doing none of that fact shit. I'm not here for the facts. The journalist didn't, I'll say I don't want to turn shit up here. But the journalist was up there buttoned up. The journalists play a part in allowing the non-journalists to come in because shit got to change every 5 and 10 years. Like, niggas like me, when I retired, was tired of sitting with niggas that wasn't from where I was from talking about an album. I just was done with it. I wanted to sit in front of a nigga that liked rap music. Like, and you heard this, and let's kick it. When I came in, I was blind. I thought everything was for the love of music. I was all fucked up. Anyway, go ahead.
Your favorite rapper right now?
Yeah, it's been so long since a nigga asked me that.
I mean, you always talk about different rappers and who you like. I know you still study the art. You called me about some of my artists and things like that. So it's like, man, it don't have to be
Homeboy is all right. Homeboy is all right.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So from you listening to so many artists, who or not even your favorite, like who gives you the most energy right now that you fuck with? Do you have anybody that gives you the energy?
If it sound good, then it's gonna give me the right energy when they come on. I go visit all the New York DJs at some point.
Yeah, I thought they was getting to the point. So I seen, cause I don't support that. I don't support them niggas. I seen the part I'm trying to talk about. That's how Hassan Campbell spoke on it. But I'm not really interested in the way Hassan Campbell had to say. But I'm trying to get that clip. I'll get to that.
Right. Do you think gatekeeping is a thing that needs to be implemented sometimes, or do you think that it should always be the Wild West as far as podcasting or even maybe the music industry? Because gatekeeping, as much as I hate it,
I'm about to
keep
say.
some rules and regulations to how things happen. So the oversaturated population of artists is like gatekeeping definitely used to help that out.
I'm a fan of gatekeeping. I'm just not a fan. Who's at the gate?
Gee, meet Christmas. Yo, these niggas. I'd never support Jim Jones again. I'd never support you again. I gotta find that.
He can listen to whoever the fuck he want to listen to. I'm just not taking him to the concert. You know, 'cause we got this thing. Because we got this thing since he's been living. I was going to say cheated. You know, God needs who he needs when he needs him. But
I feel like that about Pop.
Freaky Tosh. That's the Freaky Tosh. This art, and you might want to press the button and becoming a professional, but the rates of dying is definitely higher than.
It's for artists only.
Yeah, they support gatekeeping. And we know who's at the gate. So this is what I be telling y'all, black sellouts. This is why I give these guys way more attention than I do Adam 22. Your black sellouts are the biggest threat to black excellence, man. For real.
Certain venues you can't even.
Executive, like just to be part of the culture is wild, but from the rapper side is really some of the way wildest shit that you could imagine to be.
And then you can't go nowhere no more. Like when I came as an adult, we can't sign up to be
taking $8 to $10 of every 100 pack.
There's too many different ways. Then you're gonna get food, and the alcohol is not real alcohol.
On the money. What are you here for?
Yeah.
What are you here for? Let's have that conversation. It's a strip club. You heard? You
Yeah,
came
because
in
they
there-
not. And because I've been with my girl for fucking going on 7 years. So, I mean, old, doing 22-year-old.
At all. You're either going to be up here or you're going to be down here. It's going to look like the movies. It's going to be very dark on the bottom. And the only way you're going to see light is you up here and got some real money. And that's where we're headed. And I don't think people understand that. But it's clearly in front of us. You got AI. You got computers taking over jobs.
It ain't no toll booth at the G-Dub. That shit look. Well, somebody hit you with a good question?
Yeah, you know they try. You know how it go.
One of y'all text them something juicy?
Yeah, they always
Y'all trying to get it turned up or turned
Bruh.
down or just we chilling still? I think this shit is going
He
pretty
gotta
good.
tell you, he can't answer his own
I think
own
it's
question.
going pretty good myself.
No,
I
he
don't believe
controlled.
why you do that. Go ahead. I don't believe that you let them Brooklyn niggas and even yeah.
They were jumping me at that moment.
All right, see, let me go back to this.
What?
Yeah.
That got it.
Nah,
that was it. That was the illest.
Live in a community where the guests come, they gotta call up. Who is the person at the gate? Is it somebody that understand us? Person at the gate. Is it somebody that understand us?
You was talking about gatekeeping.
Yo, I want to find that whole shit, but I don't feel like shifting through this motherfucker whole interview. I gotta hear the rest of that conversation though.
So I had to fall back. Like, it's hard to be alone time. It's hard because everybody know you everywhere you going and shit like that. Like, whoa. You know, I was trying to keep it new.
Like this, but she was like a Range Rover, a Escalade, and a G-Wagon are the mom trucks now.
Huh?
And that's what I said.
Never.
I said,
So right here.
no, you killing this shit. You doing great.
I appreciate that, man. You was talking about gatekeeping.
Oh, here we go.
Show out time now.
And she has been. She's been great. We love Mel. Shout out to her. So yeah. Real funny, whoever that is over there, back there. I can't see because it's dark in here, but you niggas is on them Googles. You niggas is on y'all shit. When Jim sat down, I was like, oh shit, Jim off the head with it, pause. Like,
Yeah,
no
for the
paper.
For the most part.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I like that.
They reading in between the lines to see if it's, you know, if I need some help, they bring me back up to speed.
No, you killing this shit. You doing great.
I appreciate that, man. You was talking about gatekeeping, right? Do you think gatekeeping is a thing that needs to be implemented sometimes, or do you think that it should always be the Wild West as far as podcasting or even maybe the music industry? Because gatekeeping, as much as I hate it,
I'm about to say.
As much as I hate it, yeah, you love it. Yo, I want to know, who is telling you this, Jimmy? Who told you this, man? Like, when did you adopt this mentality of gatekeeping is necessary? Cause I don't think growing up, I don't think we taught that in our community, man. I don't think that comes from the black culture. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Rules and regulations to how things happen. So the oversaturated population of artists is like gatekeeping definitely used to help that out.
I'm a fan of gatekeeping. I'm just not a fan. Who's at the gate?
What?
Yeah.
That got it.
Nah,
that was the illest shit I heard
niggas
today,
live in a community
Who's
where
at
the
the gate,
the guests come, they gotta call up. Who is the person at the gate? Is he a dick? Is this somebody that understand us?
No.
Is this somebody that's gonna bend the rules, let niggas in? Like, the problem be with the people that have been out the gate. Like, if you talking music, they took all the niggas that know music out the music business. They done fired 300 niggas from here. This label merged with here. Like, so the people that love this shit aren't the people today that are rocking. So it's tough. And those are the people that are approving the green light and shit, approving checks and signing motherfuckers. So that part is tough. everything will start as the Wild Wild West. So podcasts start as the Wild Wild West. Same way music at some point, two turntables.
Why I gotta
and
be the
mic,
Wild Wild
sampling
West
and
though?
all that. It's the Wild Wild West. We partying. At some point, it's like weed. Hey, niggas are smoking weed. They locking niggas up. At some point, if shit is lit, they're gonna come and regulate and put some rules in place. And
Now
put
you
some
got-
of their people and
Yep.
get their lawyers and push us. And we got to go and find the new next hot shit. That's what podcasting was for me. Now that's
I've been
probably
telling y'all this for so long.
streaming, but even streaming is, you know, they gatekeeping. But
Definitely gatekeeping.
yeah, they gatekeeping. They
It's a
gatekeeping.
small
But,
percentage of people gatekeeping that big ass streaming world too.
yeah. So now what's left after that? So the next step is going to get even scarier because, like you said, it's AI now. How will humans adapt?
Nah, man, they
to
moving from the conversation.
AI? How will you implement it? Or is it going to work against you? Is it going to work for you? That's
Bro,
the next person has to figure that out.
Fab said some fly shit because we would talk about AI on our shows and would it be detrimental?
Man, they moved from the conversation. That's the only part I wanted throughout the whole conversation, y'all. Gatekeeping. I've been telling y'all they've been gatekeeping for the longest time. I was telling y'all that this new influx of rapper podcasts is a form of gatekeeping. And now you got one of the people I was calling out for being part of the for being used to gatekeep, Jim Jones, speaking on that shit. I don't fuck with them niggas. I don't support them. I don't watch none of them rapper podcasts. None of them. None of them actually. I don't support them, yo. I know what they doing, and I know it's not for the benefit of the people. They calling people having an opinion or everybody having a voice. Wild Wild West. But the thing is, some of these people speaking is more qualified to speak than they is. I would think that they making it the Wild Wild West. You said Juelz Santana talk about you don't need to know how to read. You know what I mean? If that ain't Wild Wild West, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'd have never said no shit like that on the platform that thousands of people gonna see. I wouldn't even say that on a platform that 100 people gonna see. But I appreciate y'all as always, man. Make sure I hit that like button. Make sure you share it live. It's another day keeping you news, and I'm out.